Hello and welcome to another exciting time on Social Moments. This week is quite messy with Mercy Johnson, Regina Daniels and Angela Okorie dragging and fighting basketballs. Also, Davido and Sophia experiencing social distancing at Imade's birthday. Still talking about messy situations, Chiyoma's ex has come out to, drop some allegations of him cheating while they were in a relationship. We have more stories. Our mouths are full today. So sit back, enjoy, and we'll be right back. All right, welcome back, guys. It's the Social Moments. My name is Autumn Joy Abosede, and I'm right here with my partner.
I am the voice of Mo. Super excited to be here. The Dresses are dressing, and the Dresses are
messy. That word, messy. That's of Mercy Johnson. In fact, for now, right, Mercy Johnson is even quiet about the whole situation. She wanted to talk. She already gave a time. So she already gave us like, see, what's it all get?
I'm going to
enough
spill
is
the
enough. I'm going to
tea.
spill everything. But Regina Daniels, as I see, there is this word that Yorubas use, Dada Oleja. Dada cannot fight, but Dada has a younger one. So Regina Daniels is like, Mama, you know what? You don't need to say anything. Leave this fight to me. And all this started when Angela Okorie came out to say she heard from a source that Mercy Johnson is sick, and her sickness is so bad that she does not even wish such on her own enemy, and that she has forgiven Mercy Johnson for all what, the wrongdoings, and her advice is for Mercy Johnson to go ahead and apologize to people that she has offended, so that they forgive her and all of that. Now, there the wahala for start.
Actually, that is not really where it started.
That's
where
this
particular one started
this recent
from.
one.
If you remember the time when Mercy Johnson had come out and people were, showing a lot of concerns as to the fact that she was really sick and all of that. Well, not sick, but she was really slim, and people were concerned
really
that,
a lot of weight.
And at that time, Angela Okorie had come out to say that, more. This is me paraphrasing what she said, more like, I'm not surprised, Mercy Johnson is not a good person. Talked about all the bloods of the people that she had sucked, especially in Nollywood, basically saying that, according to some rumors that we cannot confirm or deny, there had been situations where a lot of upcoming Nollywood, stars, especially at that time when Mercy Johnson was coming up, they all were, trying to come up as well. And there were speculations that Mercy Johnson she did outshine them. And, of course, when things like that start to happen, people start saying, oh, you've stolen our star, you've stolen our glory.
There's always glory.
All of that and everything. So I want to believe that Angela Okorie's comment at that time spanned from all of these, speculations, assumption, or maybe she did have a first-hand experience with Mercy Johnson, who knows? But at that time, she had said Angela Okorie had the energy of, God catch you, that kind of thing, like that all the atrocities that you've done in the past, they've now, come to haunt you. So now that she now came out recently and she's like, okay, it's like, more like, I've really done my investigation, or more this sickness, bad, you know what, okay, Mercy Johnson, I forgive you. In the same way, go and apologize to other people. If it be that kind of thing, like his nemesis that is catching up with you. And so that's where that whole thing spanned from. And for some interesting reasons, Regina Daniels decided to insert herself into the situation. I was surprised that she was calling Mercy Johnson Mama. But then again, I'm looking at it like, okay, actually, Regina Daniels is actually a youngin, if not for condition and situation that helped her to boost herself, if you know what I'm talking about. But and then when Regina Daniels now said that, Angela Okorie was actually at some point
trying to get close to her husband.
And it was more like you married old cargo. Hello. You think that I did not hear that the so-called old cargo that you said that I married, you said at some point you tried to.
But Angela has already come out to debunk that and said what happened was, okay, the man wanted to. No, Angela said he wanted her to feature Regina Daniels in one of her projects, one of her movies, and then dashed her 500K. And then, you know, as a girly girl now, she decided to say, oh, help me say thank you to your husband, or he dashed me 500K. And the next thing, he has blocked her. And then Angela was like, she has heard stories that Regina tries to, you know, badmouth people to her husband. So her husband does not, you know, if you have something, you have to protect it at all costs. But a lot of people are actually saying that Regina shouldn't have inserted herself into this situation because whatever it is that Angela is talking about is not something, is possibly not something that Regina would know.
Yeah, about,
because as at then, she was still very, very young.
Yes.
And a lot of people, I read a post where people actually said, as at the time when Mercy Johnson, you know, had a spotlight, started coming up, she wasn't so much of a good person to a lot of people. She was mean, you know, she was that, I'm the in thing now, so she was mean to a lot of people. And so whatever it is that Angela is saying now is only those that were in that circle then that would really, really understand. So why is Regina? But Regina feels that, well, when you started acting, I was already a star. So I know what all of this is about. So you can't just come out here and call my mama a bad person. You know, Regina even said that she was the one, the first time that Angela came on set, she was the one that helped Angela, you know, read her script and all, because she was missing her lines and she had a lot of takes and stuff like that. So let's not even go there. You know, even as when Angela started, Regina was already a star. And
Wahala. But I think that for me, the only reason why I felt Regina shouldn't have inserted herself is because of her husband and, you know, the status that the rate and the way at which you carry yourself. It's just like we're saying that we're seeing, you know, one of our senators, you know, like fighting. Like, I just feel like, and for the fact that, you know, Mercy Johnson is also, you know, in some politically related, do you get, like, I just felt like, you know, if not for the, like, forget Nollywood, like, for the status of the spouses of Regina's like, you should, like, please, if you want to fight classy, all these, it's
not classy, and I don't think Angela is stopping or ending this anytime soon, except Mercy comes out to debunk, because she has actually said, you know what, Mercy, okay, you think I'm lying, come out and say something. So except Mercy actually comes out to defend herself, and somehow everything does. I don't think Angela is going to stop.
But Mercy seems to be enjoying her life. I mean, she's bagging endorsements here and there, cashing out big time.
Her slim tea.
Yes, now. So it's more like, continue the church. I'm here making my money.
My daughter already said I should keep quiet, so I won't say anything. Okay, let's move on to Davido and Sophia and social distancing that was supposed to have happened in 2020, happening in 2025.
Oh, well.
You know, at Imade's birthday. I saw the video. They were about to, I think, take a picture. And Sophia was posing like, make I just did because of my picking.
Actually, that's what it was. I mean, considering the fight that did happen in terms of, you know, the whole custody situation. You know, Davido coming out to say, like, hello, I'm not asking that the girl be taken away from you. I'm asking for joint custody. Speculations that she wanted, you know, a whole lot more from Davido. Eva, she also coming out to say that Davido, despite being married, was still trying to get, you know, into her, you know, and all of that, you know. Like, they always, like, when somebody will say Okafor's law.
Okafor's law. So, but Sophia said, no, it's not going to work here.
That's allegedly anyway. So, and I feel like, so with allegations like that, you know, especially for the fact that we got to see all of this on social media, it's only fair that, you know, after reconciliation, the people want to be like, hello, you just do your day, make I do my day.
Well, I feel like for Imade's sake, the fact that they're both there celebrating their daughter, just, you know, you don't really need to be enemies. Just be cordial, you know.
But I think that they tried
to take pictures. So
I think that they tried to achieve that with
what's now the social
birthday.
To take picture with you. Come on.
Actually, I mean, but I'm just happy that, you know, both families were well represented, and you could see that even Sophia's uncle, that's Dele Momodu, was in good spirits with their Adelekes. You know, they didn't seem to have. But I mean, when it comes to love, you know, when love has flown out of the window, the people will get that and then they know how they will catch. You know,
talking about love flowing out of the window.
My dear sister.
Our very pretty actress and television presenter, Abiola Adebayo.
Yes.
came to wish her husband a very happy birthday.
Ex.
We all thought it was, you know, her husband. Yeah. Next year we are seeing ex, and they've been separated since last year, and baby daddy, and everyone, a lot of people are saying, oh, actually, I feel like social media, they're taking it lightly with her, you know, because of the kind of person she is. So people are just wishing her well. But some people are still saying it's okay to actually announce this, but why do this on his birthday?
Yeah.
You'd have made 2 different posts, you know, just wish him a happy birthday. Then maybe sometime later you announce it. Why? I don't know. It's somehow.
So there are speculations that she was trying to avoid blogs and all this gossip, you know, so she was trying to be ahead of them, in the sense that she could have actually wished the guy a happy birthday, but they, you know, bloggers could have now picked it and said, Abiola Adebayo, you know, wishes ex-husband happy birthday.
So she wanted it to come from her.
Yes, you know, they can say that she's trying to cover up the situation so that people will not know that, you know, they are separated. And I don't think it's a big deal, because in the post, she had said that, you know, both of them have, you know, decided to maturely raise their child together. And I feel like for her to eventually have come out to speak about it, I want to believe that she had also gotten to a place where she now felt comfortable enough to announce it. And maybe, just maybe, she's already seen somebody else. And she doesn't want...
fast.
No, I said just maybe. And she doesn't want... Chill now. And she doesn't want a situation where one blogger would now come out and say that you're wishing your ex or your husband a happy birthday. Meanwhile, you are already with another person. You know how social media can be now. But I mean, I maybe, just maybe, she could have announced this maybe a day before the separation, and then now wished him a happy birthday on his birthday. But then again, there's no pleasing human beings in this life.
Right.
She did what she did.
If she had done it earlier, people will still talk. Exactly. If she had done it later, people will still talk. You know, there is no pleasing. And we wish them a happy life. And it's good to know that our society have improved to a stage where when you get to separate from your partner, it's not really a bad, you know, no name calling, nothing. You just do it peacefully.
So
and you
for me, I think that there might be a little hope in that marriage, because there was one thing that she said. She said that she wished it didn't have to end this way. Then she now said something. She now said, but it's better to be alive to tell the story than... Now that line for me also
better
sparked,
to be alive means that there is no possibility that they will come back together. No. It's back domestic violence.
Yes,
now.
that's what I was going at. For me, it gave a sense of there was you know, domestic violence involved. I mean, her saying that she actually, this is not how she, you know, expected that
does
things
not
will
mean
go.
she will want to go back.
No, it doesn't necessarily mean, but it can also be a situation where, okay, the guy now sees that, okay, and this is just me assuming that, okay, so, you know what, maybe I've messed up in the past, you know, I can actually just, you know, rework my ways, and who knows, I may be able to win her back, and, you know.
I actually saw a post where someone was talking about the fact that maybe it's karma because he had a wife before. But people came for that person that said that, and like, I mean, the fact that someone, you know, separated, was married before, does not mean that they cannot continue looking for love, you know, till they find the actual love of their life.
They always say that don't let your first wife, second wife, third wife,
even your 10th wife
stop you from finding the love of your life. I mean, what are we talking about here?
Like I said when I started, our mouths are full, so we are not done with the gist at all. So sit back. We'll be right back.
It's movie time, isn't it? We are checking and guiding our viewers, giving them what is interesting, captivating and thrilling. We are accomplishing wonders, and we choose to interfere by entertaining you.
Wakati Channel 100. We are Wakati. Our stories are told by us.
You're welcome back, guys. We still have some gist for you, and we're going straight to Tanzania, where the ex of Juma Jukes. In case you have forgotten, Juma Jukes is the husband of our darling Priscilla Ojo. Priscilla Ojo is the daughter of Iyabo Ojo in Nollywood. So now come back. Let's rewind again. So Juma Jukes' ex, who goes by the name Karen Bujulu, has come out to say, you people should leave me alone. Let me breathe. Juma Jukes is married. He has moved on. Me too, I've closed the chapter now. Allow me to drink water, drop cup.
But she said something, no?
Anna, she said that before they even got married. And okay, so during the whole wedding situation and everything, anytime she posts something, people would take it out of context. They would automatically say that she's, maybe shading Priscilla or shading Juma and all of that. Like, hello. I am the spec here. I am a price. I am a priceless possession. I am a lady of inestimable jewel. No, she doesn't talk all those things, but you know.
Come say call the wonder. Say where all this one they from come.
But I mean, and she had come out to say that even at that time when she and Juma were dating, that Juma was the one that was cheating on her. She said she forgave to the point that she could not forgive anymore, and she told herself, whoa,
it is time to go.
But I am wondering, why is she giving us so much information? Why is she telling us that Juma cheated on her? Is she trying to insinuate that Juma would, the same cup, that the same cane that they used to beat
She's trying to say, Percy should better be careful because she does not think that Juma has changed. A lot of people were, at first, they thought it was, how our Nigerian brothers and sisters can be now. So they thought they were the one going to, her page to say a lot of things. But apparently, it is her Tanzanian people that are actually saying all those things. So why did she now decide to write it in English? So it does not look like it is we that went to her page to instigate. Do you get? And also, since you claim that you have moved on, you've forgotten about it and stuff like that, why did you necessarily need to mention that and to clear the records? You were not the one that cheated. He was the one that cheated. And, you couldn't condone it anymore and you had to move on. Are you trying to scare us?
Like I was telling Oja, at some point today, I say that, you see, from the little that I know, when men are ready, they are ready.
Right.
The reason why he was probably cheating on her was he didn't see the wife material in her.
He wasn't
But
really
the
ready
moment
there.
he saw pricey, he saw that she was priceless.
The material, you can't find it anywhere.
He saw the material. He saw that material was very pricey.
What showed the inside?
And it's like, this material, I will know Nora to pay for it. If you don't know what Nowo Nora is, he will spend body, he will spend money for that material.
And let's not forget that Iyabo Ojo, his Price's mother, is a very strong woman, very spiritual.
Yes.
So do you know the findings that she has done, the prayers and everything? And whether we like it or not, we hope that marriage would last very well. Because the number of knots they use in tying that marriage. Do you know how many weddings?
Cross country.
Cross religion.
Yes. It's not.
The knot is tight.
And we are not the ones that said Iyabo Ojo is spiritual. His mama is Isa Bod that came out to say that Iyabo Ojo is a very spiritual woman. This woman was addressing a certain Lizzie Anjorin. I'm not even sure she particularly mentioned Lizzie Anjorin's name, but she was more like, you shall know it's you I'm talking to, that kind of thing. This Iyabo Ojo that you are dragging, that you are carrying, that you want to use Pankere to, are you sure that when this matter reach you fit to stand? In fact, it got to the point that this woman told Lizzie Anjorin to go and apologize to, not necessarily apologize, but more like that. Lizzie Anjorin being cancelled in the movie industry is not without the, I'm trying to, because she said it in Yoruba and I'm trying to translate it in English. But it's not like, it's more like that, she said it in a way of, you better go and apologize to Iyabo Ojo.
Because that's the only way that she can
actually break through it. Yes, exactly. Yeah. And Lizzie Anjorin did not even really find what the mama had said nice, because at some point in the video, mama had said that Lizzie Anjorin had not traveled out and everything,
and that's why all her. And Lizzie's like, you know what? I'm angry. Oh, so you've shamed me for not living. In fact, this week.
Yes, so
I'm going to leave.
She said she will go to America.
I must just leave.
And in my head, I'm like, I hope you already have the visa, because it's not like you just pack your load and say you want to load. Do you know how many months it will take you to process?
Lizzie's mama go though.
Okay.
So I'm sure she has all that in check. Maybe I'm sure that she must have actually traveled out, but she needs to prove herself to Mama Isabel this time around. She needs to prove her, just the way Blessing CEO is trying to prove to us that she has found her true love. Yes, she has found her everlasting love. And, you know, maybe a baby might just be. But before we talk about that, whether she's expecting or not, what's with that fight that she had at the Yellow Day premiere?
You see, I like how we started, because Blessing CEO said that it's like there's something knocking in my belly, in her belly. And I be looking like, okay, if you're saying that it's like you're pregnant, why you go they fight in Iyalo the movie?
No, say hormone they cause that kind of thing. So you know, there are some women that once they are, you know, pregnant, they are more energetic, so they just want to fight. They want to, you know. So that one too, Phoebe. Another angle.
It's not impossible. But you know, the funny thing about it is the person that she was trying to fight, or she was making an attempt to fight, Tosin Silverdam, who is actually also a blogger himself. Yeah. And you know, while both parties were, you know, addressing the situation, Tosin had said that you know, Blessing, you know, came to meet. I mean, it was Blessing or IVD said that came to meet him, saying that they wanted them to talk and everything. And then, you know, Blessing CEO was more or less asking Tosin that all those things that you have been saying about me, where did you get the information
coming from somebody that says a lot about people, oh.
You said Tosin Silverdam is lying against you. And I'm like, hello, is this not the Blessing CEO that it is lie that she used to blow? That she wants to snap in front of one house, that she said that house is her house, that the owner of the house now arrested her. I mean, that's how we got to know Blessing.
Yes.
So why are you upset that
someone is actually saying something?
Lies? Let's even assume he's like that.
Yeah.
Why are you upset? She not even
something that you should be used to.
Blessing CEO now came out herself when she was addressing the situation, saying that that she knows that she calls herself the queen of clout, and that you know she was just giving all the vibe and everything, and that she knows that she has set herself up for dragging and controversy and all of those things. That but what she will not stand for is people peddling lies again. I say, well, anything we don't reach, they enter controversy. You don't say lie, don't enter. So
are you playing?
How are you scared of lies and you're now talking about you are the queen of controversy again? Like,
even this pregnancy that she's talking about now, how are we sure that it is not
lie, controversy? It's still the same.
You know, trying to get people to keep talking, because since she started off her relationship with IVD, it's been one talk from the, you know, she has been trying to prove to us that IVD is the sweetest man on earth, with gifts, with this, you know, with growth, education, and
that IVD was with her at the party, to the point that when she was, you know,
throwing all the
tantrums, he was the one trying to hold her, like, baby, calm down. Even though at the same time, the IVD himself was tearing one into the Tosin Silverdam guy, and I'm like, hey, now wow, love, one ting.
Anyways, if truly she's expecting, well, congratulations in advance. And if this is just another form of clout chasing, anyways, we don't get to work now. We'll be here to update you on everything is going. Yeah, and don't forget that it is not just social moments. So it's about time for social fun. So don't go nowhere.
It's movie time, isn't it? We are checking and guiding our viewers, giving them what is interesting, captivating and thrilling. We are accomplishing wonders, and we choose to interfere by entertaining you.
Wakati Channel 100. We are Wakati. Our stories as told by us.
Welcome back, guys, and it's time for Social Find. Let's go see what Mo found.
Yeah.
That man should better change his name to Oriyomi. Because, yes.
But one question is, why? I know you cannot answer because you're not a cow. I mean, other people cannot answer because they are not cows. But I usually wonder, like, what do cows derive in chasing human? Because, if you check the video very well, it's obvious that that guy is the driver of that luxurious bus. He had parked because the cow was on the road. Like, Alaye, come out for road, me will pass. But instead, you now decided that, now me get road. I want to know this is where I want to stay, and nobody's going to stop me.
The cow was threatened. That's all.
Which kind of yet
fear catch him too.
Fear catch him.
Fear they catch the cow too.
As he won't go attack now. See, overweight, oversized cow.
I'm just so happy for that driver.
He just fell off like I say, so it's only this thing. You know what that driver should have done? Thinking about it, he should have just driven near the cow and now swerved. You know that kind of thing that you just drive.
But maybe that's what he's going to do because the driver went in now through the other door. Do you go back? So.
No, it has already changed now. You know, at this time now, the car is already beside this thing. But assuming the other time, the man did not get down. He just continued driving. And when he got to the side of the car, like, it's just that, you know, the car, if he uses this thing to dent it.
A cow will always be a cow. Anyways, we thank God for the life of the driver.
Don't be a cow as a human being, else.
True. All right, then let's go look at what I found.
Do you want the spirit of custard? Hey! Hey! Jesus! Hey! Jesus! 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 This is the 1 million. Hey! Okay, you go 1 million. Hey! 1 million. Hey! Hey!
You know, why I love this particular video is because I can relate. There is no time I want to make pap or custard without a prayer under my breath. I can relate.
It's not that difficult, though.
It's not, but I don't know. It just takes, sometimes it takes the grace of God. And let's not even talk about the fact that these guys, right, that water no boil. Like, at least in some situations, the water is, you know, properly boiled.
So I think that for me, one of the things that took me off guard is, like, when they were praying, I was wondering, like, okay, so to what end? Only for me to see grown men actually praying in tongues, because
it's a serious issue. It's a very serious one.
Let me tell you the logic to making good pap and good custard.
Pap
right?
101.
No, I'm going to start with custard because custard is, you know, more friendly. Yeah. Now, the secret is apply, when you get the custard powder, you're going to apply little water. The mistake a lot of people make is that they add a lot of water. It requires just little water to make the powder into something watery. Liquid. And so and ensure that your water boils and boils well.
Well, like you want to make eba.
Exactly.
Boil well.
Exactly. So you do that. And if it's for pap, for ogi, it's the same process, little water. But in the case of ogi, I would usually advise, or, you know, I'll just say that you do it with warm water. So for custard, you put cold water to mix the powder. Little. For pap as well, you put water, but put warm water, not boiling water, or not little enough to actually make the pap, you know, turn to liquid. That's just it. And by the time you add your water, just keep saying this. It's easy peasy.
And in as much as you get to follow this method that Mo is giving to us, still pray. Pray!
Or worst case,
for grace.
Make your on fire, make me hear what.
Great. I mean, that pap was too watery. I'm sure that water did not boil. Number one, and then they were just pouring it. They were not even really checking, is it getting
and it was almost done. No? If they had
all of them were just there.
Little hot water left, you still would have done it.
Plus a little more faith.
Who knows?
All right, so that's all we have for you today on Social Moments and Social Finds. Hope you had so much fun, because we did over here.
Yes, we did.
All right, so catch us at the same time, you know, next week. My name is Otunjoy Abosede.
And I am the voice of Mo. Do have yourself a splendid weekend and a splendid week.